You know what I find interesting? The world will convince you to travel the same path that is already well traveled. Don't do that. You know, in terms of building a company, certain things, you know, training in basketball, exercise science, bodybuilding, things of this nature. The blueprints are there for a reason. They work. Use them, or you would be a fool. When it comes to your spiritual enlightenment, emotional intelligence, as well as psychological intelligence, honestly, you know, taking information, taking other people's blueprints on how they overcame their trauma, their demons, their shadow self, all of this, right? To take exactly what they did and to use it in your life, you might get the exact same outcome, which might bring you salvation, enlightenment, alleviation of suffering on certain levels. It might bring you to that same point, or you could fall short. The smart thing to do is to actually take information like that when it comes to the spirit, the mind, emotions. You even with this esoteric knowledge, Masonic knowledge, things of that nature, you take the information and you apply it to yourself perfectly by choosing your own path. See, let's take Jesus for an example. A lot of people worship Jesus. We're supposed to be doing what he's doing, not necessarily worshiping Jesus, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That's the reality. We're supposed to be doing these things. Instead, y'all worship a guy and put him above you. It's weird. So the point I want to make with this one is, if you choose your own path, you might come to greater revelation than the man or the woman before you. If you choose a path that was already embarked on, you're going to come to, you might have a slightly different perspective, only because you got different life experiences. But the revelation that could be bestowed upon you could be that of a mustard seed or a mountain, bro. It could be insurmountable, the type of information that you could come across, and it could just be mind-blowing and altering. But you'll never obtain that because the world has trained you to walk in the footsteps of those that came before you. You got to use your gut instinct as well as logic. Again, certain blueprints are here for a reason. If you follow a nutritional plan, exercise, recovery, things of this nature, in accordance to your genetics and yada, 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 you can prevent injury as well as excel in the area of fitness that you're seeking to excel in, period. Follow the blueprint. But to follow the blueprint completely of a priest, a pastor, a Jesus, a Moses, don't even matter who they are. God is working differently through all of us. So to try to just, hold on, I got to kill this Chinese bug. I hate it. So to try to completely emulate one of these spiritual masters or teachers that came before you is not only ridiculous because you're going to fall short, but it also, that's a revelation that necessarily it wasn't meant for you. How do I know this? Because the revelation was already obtained and given. So to choose the same footsteps as a holy man, a wise man or woman, you know, to choose the same footsteps as some psychologist, yada, yada, yada. These pieces ain't going to perfectly fit your puzzle. Plus, you already got the revelation. Why would you travel the same road seeking a different outcome? It does not make sense. You can travel a similar path. You can head in the same direction without taking the same road. If you come across the same road, you're going to see the same scenery, same tree, same rocks, same area of the sun, same animals on this path. You change up the path headed in the same direction, you're going to see a lot of other different things in that scenery that might be met for you. That's the point I'm trying to make. Don't always choose paths that was put there before you. Sometimes these paths were put there before you to make you fall short, bro. Like, sometimes these paths were put here before you to blind you, to keep you from actual revelation, to keep you from finding. Sometimes, you know, the revelation that was found might sound good. It might look good. It might be good, but it ain't the greatest. It's not of the greatest value. It might be destined in life for somebody else to take a similar path, same direction, but a different path, a different journey to get there, to obtain different insight that could actually heal even more people once obtained, bro. Like, the purpose of this video is not to convince you of anything, just to help you perceive how, you know, the world wants you to follow in people's footsteps. And 50% of the time, that's smart. It'll spare you a lot of time. The other 50 is literally created to throw you off and to keep you in the same bubble as the people that came before you. Even if they obtain wisdom, the wisdom is limited, bro, because wisdom operates through all of us differently. Wisdom is nothing but perspective and life experience, dog. A healthy perspective that came out of something, most of the time, something negative or something you can perceive to be negative, right? And this person was able to extract certain information from this life experience, apply the information, making them knowledgeable. And over time, this knowledge culminates into wisdom when you live your life like this and you got a whole history proving that you're right, bro. You got a whole history of observing this knowledge that you put into effect that came out of information from a trial and tribulation. Like, all right, I'm out.